Where have you been so late?
Oh, over at the cafeteria getting dinner. And I ran into an old friend from junior high school.
And?
And I walked her home.
And?
And we have a date for tomorrow
all
night.
right. Some guys have all the luck. What does she look like?
Oh, she looks great. And she's real bright, too. What have you been up to?
I went for a walk a while ago. Man, is that fog bad or what?
Yeah, I could barely see coming home. What time is it?
It's 11:30. Time for me to turn in. What was that? Come on, let's go. Let's go down there. Wait a sec, I gotta get dressed.
Wait! Come on!
I'm coming, just wait. You got 10-5 right.
Success 12, you have a 1055. We just run the homicide detectives and the coroner and have FC9 roll up to our 1020 code 2.
Line 14, control 67.
Okay, the show's over. Everybody go home. Everybody go home.
She's still warm.
Second line.
Okay, everybody, time to go home. Everybody go home.
I know that girl. She's in my bio class.
Everybody go home. You stay here.
I'm with him.
Okay, son, what do you know about this?
Well, she's in my biology class. Her name's Jennifer Porter.
Where do you boys live?
We live in Jameson. It's just over there.
You in your room all night?
No, we both just got in.
Did you come by this area on your way in?
Well, we came in over there.
Yeah. I didn't come anywhere near here. I mean, I never do.
Why don't you give me names to Detective Thomas? In case we need you for any questions, we'll call you back.
Okay. Okay, Tom Childers, Childers.
You're a student.
I'm a student here.
How about you?
Evan Stoppard. I'm a student too.
Y'all roommates?
Yeah.
Up and everything by the time you... Okay, Jared.
And there's no reason to believe anyone held a grudge against your daughter or had any reason to harm her.
None at all. She was such a sweet thing.
No one had any reason to hurt her.
If you go back out to the front desk, the sergeant will give you some forms to fill out to get her belongings. I can't tell you how sorry I am about this. We're going to start a full investigation immediately.
I want to thank you for everything. We'll be in touch.
We have a total of absolutely nothing to go on.
Simpson, come in here. What do we got from the phones?
Oh, not much. The regular stuff. This one woman called. She said she thought it might be your sister because she's been reading occult books. This woman called. She said I thought it was her husband because he got drunk last night. And this other guy. He had a vision, so he called to tell us he thought it was a wolf that did it. Like I said, the regular stuff.
Do you have the forensic reports yet? Jesus, this guy didn't rape her. He just cut her and left. He cut off her right index finger and took it with him. God, a weird man. He's about 5'10" or 6 feet. He wears a size 9.5 shoe. No hair, no fibers, no skin, no nothing.
Simpson, don't let the papers know her finger was cut off. Not yet.
Guess who crawled into town a few weeks ago? Charlie White. Served 5 years at San Quentin for raping the Martin girl. Think I should run him in?
What makes you think it's him?
That creep would do anything.
Yeah, but this girl wasn't raped. What the hell, bring him in anyway. I'll also bring in this other guy. It's Jennifer Porter's former boyfriend.
And Simpson, check out these two kids from last night. Evan Stoppard and Tom Childers. Just for the heck of it.
Why are you interested in those two?
I'm not really sure, just a feeling I've got.
Well, I guess we better go down to the campus and see what we can find out.
All right.
Okay, only about 10 more. How about endoplasmic reticulum?
I really am lucky that I ran into you like that.
I know. The quarter's almost over. We could have gone without seeing each other indefinitely. Remember when you threw that water balloon through our front window?
Oh, God. I'm still trying to forget it. I had to work that entire summer to pay your dad back. And that window cost $27 to replace.
I'll never forget the look on your face. It looked like you couldn't believe what had happened. That was really a fun neighborhood. It's too bad your family moved away.
Yeah, Evan gets all the bad breaks.
Why don't you have a girlfriend?
I don't know. I had one before, but it didn't really work out. You know, I'm not too good at that sort of thing.
You're good at it with me.
Yeah, but you seem, I don't know, more like a real person.
They caught him. They caught the guy that killed that girl last night. It was her boyfriend. They found a 7-inch long knife underneath his bed and a picture of the girl the guy had slashed up.
What are you talking about?
The guy from last night, the Ralston Ripper. That's what the newspapers call him. Anyway, it was Jennifer Porter's former boyfriend. The police arrested him tonight. People said those two have been having terrible fights. The guy must have been a real kook.
That's so horrible that a person would do something like that.
I know.
I don't think he's the one that did it.
Why the hell don't you think he's the guy?
I just don't, you know, that's too simple. I know who that guy is, and I just don't think he's the one.
Well, Detective Evan, what does a killer look like?
I don't know, just not like that guy.
Well, I'm just glad they caught the guy, whatever he looks like.
Yeah, me too. This thing was really getting to me. I kept thinking about it all the time in those dreams.
What dreams?
I had terrible dreams about it. Like last night, I jumped over and over that I was the one who'd been doing it. Yeah, but they caught the guy.
Well, Thomas successfully ruined my concentration. Laura, let's throw in the towel in biology.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. Or at least you don't have to worry about walking me home tonight since they caught the murderer.
No, I'll walk you home.
Don't be silly. It's only a few blocks. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, watch out, though. That fog is still incredibly thick. I'll be back in a sec. Where are you going?
I got a real going for a walk.
Evan, wake up. A girl was killed on campus last night. Another girl was murdered like the first one. What? I had to let the guy go with the one who was in jail. He couldn't have been the one who was in jail last night. I dreamed about it again, all night. Did you see me leave? I mean, did you see me leave the room?
What time is
It's
it?
after 10. You didn't see me leave.
I was gone for a while last night. How would I know if you left?
God, what is wrong with me?
Tom, there's nothing wrong with you. Now get a grip on yourself. You know, this is just like you to act so hysterical. There's no possible way you could have left last night. I mean, what do you think? You're the Ralston Ripper?
I saw Laura this morning. She told me to tell you to meet her on the library steps for lunch. You know who it was last night? It was Julie Sanderson, and her throat was slashed. I know a lot of people that know her.
Yeah, she was president of the French club. What a shame. Hi.
I guess you heard the news.
Yeah. I can't believe I let you walk home alone last night. I mean, if anything had happened to you,
I was so sure they caught the right guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you.
Oh, that's okay.
Did you know her?
Yeah, we were in a club together, but I didn't know her very well.
Uncle Charles, hi! Hi, Detective Tony. I didn't have to ask why you're here.
No.
I'd like you to meet my boyfriend, Evan Stoppard.
No, we've met. I met you at my dormitory the night of the first murder. My roommate and I spoke with you for a moment.
Oh, yeah, right. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
Got any new leads?
Nope, not a one.
It's been so foggy, a possible witness can't see anything, and the thickness even muffles the sound.
What are you gonna do next?
Run the clock surveillance for starters.
I gotta get to class. Well, it's nice to see you again. Laura, I'll give you a call later.
Okay.
So that's your new boyfriend, huh?
Remember when we lived over in Woodside? The Stoppards lived right down the street from us. I went to junior high school with Evan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I just ran into him the other day. I can't believe we found each other like that. It's been so long.
All right, I want you to be real careful with the stuff going on at Rostam here.
Sure, Uncle Charles.
Okay. Listen, I have to go see the dean. I'll see you in a while, okay?
Bye. Can you believe how eerie it's been all over campus? Everyone is so scared.
Yeah, nobody's going out on this fog alone.
Yeah, for good reason. Did you see the paper today?
Mm-mm.
Both those girls who were killed had a finger cut off. That is so gruesome.
Yeah.
My theory is that both those women knew the guy. Okay, this is what I've been thinking about. If they had run into someone they didn't know, they'd have been on their guard. I really think after reading the newspaper today, the murderer knew them. That's why he was able to just grab them and, you know, cut their throats. And another thing that supports my theory is that nobody heard any screams. I think if they were attacked by a stranger, they'd have been able to scream because they'd have been more on guard.
You're getting pretty good at this.
I'd better be if I hope to make a living at it.
But why do you think he cut off their finger?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I think he did it to exert either control or power. Traditionally, in these cases, the man rapes the woman and then kills her to manifest his power. Maybe this guy's screwed up, you know, sexually and cuts off their finger instead.
You're taking this pretty seriously.
It's my first case. I think we should start interviewing all the people who knew either one or the other, and then we can start making connections as to who knew both.
Wait a minute. I think this is something the police should do. We should just leave it to them. You know, I mean, your uncle's gonna catch this guy, and I think we should just stay out of it. Well, the police have been driving around all over campus.
I don't know if it's such a bad idea for you to walk back to your dorm alone. Let me see if there's a guy with a car here to drive you home.
Come on. It's only a couple blocks. Somebody says it's not the guys that have been killed. What's the matter?
I'm afraid I killed another girl last night. was Cynthia Cassidy. I knew her. I know I killed her.
Tom, be reasonable. I mean, what on earth makes you think that you did it?
I can't remember what I did last night. I came in and I was studying, and the next thing I knew it was morning. I had all my clothes on, and look, there was mud on my shoes. There wasn't mud on my shoes when I came in last night, but there sure is now. Come on.
Look, you're acting hysterical. When I came in last night, you were asleep with your clothes on, and you never left.
I dreamed about it again last night. When I got up this morning, I walked directly to the bike racks where Cynthia Cassidy was murdered. I know I was being drawn there. I can see the whole thing clearly in my mind.
Look, I just think you're psyching yourself out. I mean, I don't think you could have done it.
There are some things you don't know about me.
Well, like what?
Just things!
Look, I gotta go to class. Why don't you just relax, and we'll talk about this when I get back. Okay?
You know, maybe Simpson was right. Let's bring Charlie White back in.
Hell, I guess so. But I still don't think Charlie White had anything to do with these murders. I mean, the thing is, he would stick out like a sore thumb and anybody would recognize him.
Yeah, but the murders happened at night.
I don't care. I still think he'd be too easy to spot. Ask Simpson to come in here a minute.
Sure. Simpson, want to step in here for a second? Okay.
What did you find out on those two kids, Evan Stoppard and Tom Childers?
Oh, hang on a minute. Actually, it's kind of interesting. Childers was hospitalized on 3 different occasions for blackouts. It's called a fugue state. He'll go for days doing the normal things and not remember any of it. He's supposed to be on some sort of medication for it.
There isn't any record of violence in those blackouts.
Oh, not really. He was arrested once. When he was 16, he was arrested for flashing a woman in a grocery store. The charges were dropped when he went into the hospital. Think he should be a suspect?
Yeah, it doesn't seem too likely. He's a nice kid. What about the other one? What's his name? Evan Stoppard?
Stoppard, yeah. Now that kid's had a rough life. His father committed suicide when the kid was only 5, and the kid found the body. The mother deserted him when he was 12 or 13. He's been living with his grandparents since then. He went to Argentina a few months ago. I don't know what for.
Laura, come on in.
Hi, Uncle Charles. Detective Thomas. I have to talk to you.
Sure, honey. What is it?
It's about the murders. I think I know how we can catch them.
Oh, how?
You need a decoy.
You've come to volunteer, right?
Now, don't laugh at me. I have a plan, and I just know it will work if you give me a chance.
And what's your mother gonna say when she finds out to let you do something like that?
Oh, you wouldn't have to tell her anything. She'd be too busy congratulating us. Now, you haven't heard the plan, so don't make any judgments yet. There's an alcove just about 10 yards from the Creative Arts Building. Someone in that alcove can see everything that's going on, but they can't be seen. It's a perfect place. The decoy will be completely safe.
Honey, you're gonna make a fine detective one day, but please don't make me do this.
Now think about it. If you will recall, the killer only strikes on very foggy nights. If it's not foggy, nothing happens. So the plan is this. On the next foggy night, we make our move.
I really appreciate your interest, but the answer is no.
If this is such a bad idea, what leads do you have?
None right now.
Then how can you turn me down?
Hell, I think she's right. I know that place. I think it could work.
All right, but don't tell anyone. I still might change my mind.
Tom, wait up. I have to talk to you, but it's top secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
Sure.
The only reason I'm telling you is so that you can tell Evan that I'm busy. Otherwise, he'll worry.
Okay, what?
I've talked my uncle and his partner into using me as a decoy. The stakeouts tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna catch the Ralston Ripper tonight.
Stakeout? Where's it gonna be?
In the parking lot in front of the Creative Arts Building. I'm gonna stand around, apparently alone, and hopefully the Ripper's gonna show up to get me.
but my uncle and his partner will grab him.
Well, good luck. I hope it works.
Okay, now just tell Evan that you saw me and I said I was going to be busy tonight. That way when we catch the guy, it'll be a great surprise. Will you do it?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, great. Oh, do you have some change I can borrow? I need to make a few copies. Wish me luck.
Laura, I want you to be real careful now. If you get nervous or anything, we can always call the whole thing off.
Please, Uncle Charles, I'm not scared and I'm not calling the whole thing off. This is completely safe.
All right, but tomorrow's a school night and you have to be home early. You shouldn't be out so late anyway. And we're gonna be over by the wall there. If you need anything, just give a scream. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you take care.
I just tried calling Laura about 4 times, and there's no answer.
Oh, yeah, I saw her today at the library. She told me to tell you she was busy tonight.
Why didn't you tell me yourself?
I don't know.
Well, what did she say?
I don't remember. Something like, she had a meeting, a club, I think that's what it was, a club meeting at Creative Arts.
She's probably got a date.
Would you mellow out? She doesn't have a date. She's crazy about you.
Yeah.
My dear grandson, please know that going to college is the best thing for you. We love you so much. Ever since that horrible woman went away, we were able to have our dreams come true. We wanted you to live with us. Let us all pray to God that justice finds her, as it does all sinners. Anxious to know how you're doing and hope that you'll call us soon. We know how busy you must be. I remember your father, too, was very industrious in school. He was a very good person until he ran off with your mother. I know that she drove him to do it. Find a good, faithful woman to marry. That is what your grandfather and I want for you. I don't know if she's really in Argentina or not, Evan, but the point is that you've got to forget her. She'll never be a mother. My God. Laura.
Okay, cut.